Hey guys, what's going on? That was a horrible intro. Hold on, let me retry that. Hey guys, my name is Cash McKinley, and I'm back. I am now Money Boss 337 McKinley. That is the name of my third channel. I still want to be considered as Money Boss, but I didn't want to get the two channels mixed up, so I added my last name McKinley at the end of it. Okay, so yeah, so on the bright side, if you guys saw my last video, I was welcome back to track and field. Now, I'm not wearing any of the uniform pieces, but my pants, and I just had my first practice today. Well, actually, the first practice for the whole team was yesterday, but I missed that going upstate, and in Alabama. So, ow, my hand. Anyway, so, and we got practice again tomorrow. Not sure about Thursday, so I don't know. But guys, today in this video, we're going to be taking a look at a book by Field and Stream called Outdoor Survival Guide. Survival Skills You Need by, well, the author is Ted Edward Nickens, and the editors of Field and Stream. They made this book, and I really enjoy it. Now, I got this at Bass Pro Shops a couple months back.
Oh.
And there's 3 other books you can get.
Actually, there's 4.
Yeah, 4 other books you can get.
What are they?
Hunting, fishing, and camping skills you can get. And then one of them is this big book that holds skills from all 4 of them. So there's 5 books in total. Sorry. And, well, I just wanted to do one of the skills from this. Okay, see, let me find it first.
Here, baby, one second.
Alright, found it. So there are 91 skills you can see in this book. But right now I'm focusing on number 21. Now, number 21 is titled Upgrade Your Survival Kit. Now, it's basically, if you already got the basics for a survival kit, this is other stuff you can use
to upgrade.
To basically get have a better chance at surviving in the wilderness. Now, for those of you who don't know the basic survival things you might need, I actually have everything you're gonna need.
I have one thing.
Now, there
it's
may be a couple
of
things I'm forgetting.
Give my vacuum part.
He's got a bait knife.
No, I got a vacuum part. Give my vacuum part.
Okay, here you go.
You almost hit me
Alright,
with.
so there's a few things you're going to need for your survival kit. First off, every survivalist needs one of these.
You don't need it.
This is a multi-tool. As you can see, it's got pliers, there are blades in this, there's a screwdriver, there's can opener, there's a bottle opener.
There's a majiggy thing here.
Let's see if I can get it out.
You want to survive, you'll need a bigger blade.
And you can just sand something that's sharp or make it sharper. That's a file. That's what it was. And then the best thing about this thing, in my opinion, is...
You would need a spile more than you would need that.
Ow! My frickin' is a knife. Now, a knife is one of the most important survival tools you will need out in the wilderness. It is used to make a lot of
You will need a spile more than you would need that.
Give me 1 second.
That spile is...
Okay, guys, the next thing you will need, believe it or not, is a watch with a long battery life. And you may be out in the wilderness for a long while, and you never know when you're going to be rescued or found or someday make your way back to civilization. So, with this, you can keep time, and it allows you to keep time for a long while.
You would need... The more upgraded version you get is one that you can start a fire with. It has a compass and it tells you the time. 3 things.
Okay.
That's only 1 thing.
Next thing you're gonna need are bandages and a splint, which I happen to have because not too long ago oh my freaking Jesus! Sorry, didn't mean to say that. But not too long ago, I messed up my foot really badly, and I had to use a splint and these bandages.
Crutches.
Now, as long as you have, yeah, and crutches too. But as long as you have these and a cloth thing of some sort, like if you have a glove and it's not really cold outside, you can just wrap that around your wound, then wrap this over it, and boom, you're healing yourself. So these two are mainly for medical purposes, and it's gonna be really useful. Okay, next. A book. Believe it or not, you need a actual book to keep you for two things: to keep you from losing your mind out the wilderness, and when you've got nothing to do there, and that's probably going to be unlikely, but this is just in case. Maybe even a guide that you can use to help you get through, like some type of book. It doesn't have to necessarily be this. It can be a book about the Trojan War. You know, that's always fun to learn about and to read, and so you're not bored, and it'll keep your sanity for a long while. The next item. Okay, the next thing you're gonna need is. Let me get it up. Okay, so there's a lot of ways that you can start a fire, and I've learned about roughly half of them. But one of the ones I think just might be the coolest is a battery and steel wool. Now, I don't have any steel wool with me, but hopefully you guys got some. And once you can use that to start your fire, take wax. This is wax. Now, some of you might think, nah, it's not wax. It looks like something else. Trust me, it's wax. Let me show you. Hold on a sec. Let me just take this off. That was an accident. See? Wax. Now, when somebody lights a candle, or when you light the thing to a candle, the candle starts to shrink. Now, some might think it's shrinking because it's melting. That's not necessarily how it goes. Now, the long straw thing that's in the candle, in the center of the candle that you light, that's called a wick. Now, the wick is sucking up the melted wax and using that as fuel to keep it burning longer. So, after you get your flame started, you use wax to keep it burning longer if you don't have a lot of materials with you already. Next. Okay, next. This isn't a physical item, but it is the knowledge to create an item. Now, using the knife of this and stick and shoelaces from your string, you can create a bow. Now, a bow can be used for a weapon for hunting, for food, or protecting yourself from animals that are threatening you, like, I don't know, just wherever you're at. Now, you're going to need a pretty big bow if you want to fight a bear, but a bow is completely useless if you don't have arrows. Now, to make arrows, you need to either sharpen the tip or have a flint tip if you know how to get flint. If not, just sharpen the tip. Boom, you've got a long stick with a pointy tip, but it'll fly, but it's not gonna go straight. So what you're gonna need to do is try to get some type of feathers or, I don't know, some type of cloth, something that you can use to keep the arrow flying straight. Now, you can experiment with a lot of different materials. I don't have any to demonstrate, but yeah. And if you can't make a bow, it's the next best thing, a spear. Basically, just use it and sharpen one long pole-like stick, and boom, you got a spear. And that's the basics of a survival kit. But there also, now let's get to the advanced upgrading of your survival kit. Now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different items on here, but I'm going to name like 6 or so. Okay, so the first one. The first one I'm going to do is this one. Okay, now this one is, now most of you who have a wallet most likely have one of these. It holds pictures and stuff that you can keep to look at. Now, this says, small photo of loved ones. Thinking of family and friends helps keep survival instinct strong. That is actually true. Thinking of seeing them again will keep you pushing to stay alive in a survival situation. Okay, the next thing is going to be a crayon. Now, a crayon, now in the image it's red, but this one's orange. Doesn't really matter. You can mark trees as you move, or you can use it as a fire starter, like wax. This is made from wax. It's the same thing. So if you don't have a pack of wax like I do, crayon. And if you're stuck in a survival situation for your kid, loot his backpack because he might have crayons in it. If you brought any, I don't know. Okay, so the next, or you can get one of those trick birthday candles. So while you're trying to light fire, like say you were able to get the candle, say this is a trick candle. It's a battery, but it's a trick candle. So you somehow were able to get it lit, and it's really windy, and so it's not gonna blow it out. The wind cannot blow out a trick candle. It'll try, but it's not gonna work. So it's the best way to do that, and I doubt somebody's gonna have trick candles on, so that might be a little bit difficult for you. But another one is going to be wire. Do not have any on me right now, but the best thing I have is cord from a mic that I used to for my piano. Just got a piano for Christmas. Okay, so you can use the cord or wire for all kinds of things, for tying. There's too many to go over right now, but it's pretty good. Alright, so another one, and this is probably going to be the last one, is a signal mirror. On, like, say it's a clear day, the sun's out, it's shining bright as heck. Like, a little too bright. You know what I mean? You can use that, and let's say you don't have that. Let's say all you have is a phone. And I'm using that to record, so I can't exactly do that, but let's say your phone's really good at reflecting light. Let's see if I can get the, like that. You see it? I'm reflecting this. Now, if you see a plane or something up there, and if you know how to do SOS, you can just bloop, 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 and you can signal them. Now, it'll probably be a little while before you get rescued after that, but it will be almost guaranteed rescue. Now, I think I have time for one more. Yeah, let's do one more. Which one do I want to do? Where's Jay? Okay, here's another fire starter. Fresnel lenses. The size of a credit card, the clear lens will start a fire using sunlight. Now, you can use binocular lenses the same way, but these work a little bit better. Now, they're plastic, but they will definitely help when starting a fire. They attract light more than your glasses will. Trust me. I actually used to have one of these, and I don't know where it is at now. So, but anyway, that's your basic and upgraded things you will need for your survival kit.
You also need a condom.
Who?
A condom.
You can use a balloon. Just use a balloon. Just balloon's better. Anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed this. Hope you learned from this. Maybe use them whenever you might need to. If you ever get stuck in a survival situation, just try to hope you have something like this on you. If you ever plan to go out camping, at least have more than half of what I've already described. Okay? See you guys next time. Peace out.